Breaker YouTube, this is the Ironrex here, bringing you my trucking journey. Hey everybody, what is up? Ironrex here. Just gonna give you guys a little bit of an update. It's been a while since my last video. Been pretty busy with like Christmas and all this other stuff as well. So I do believe the last time you guys heard from me, I was heading to Hermiston from Chino from Miraloma. And today is Monday, December 29th. So that was like last week. And I apologize for that. But so what happened since then is this. I got on the special account. They had me park there in Hermiston on Tuesday of the week before last week. Oh gosh, so it was 2 weeks ago. Wow. Okay. So 2 weeks ago Tuesday, park and do my 34-hour reset, so that way I had hours for Thursday for the special account. So got that done, and I drove to the location and there in Hermiston, and they told me that they weren't taking night at this time. So drove back to the TA there in Hermiston, and called my dispatch to let them know what was going on. And then they told me, hey, they just pushed out a couple more days, so it starts Saturday. I was like, okay. So I sat at the TA for another two days. I did end up getting layover pay for that, so that was nice. And with night, your layover pay is gosh, I don't want to get this wrong, but I think it's $75 a day, so like 2 days of it, so I got $150 for that. So I didn't just sit there and not make money, so that was pretty nice. But then on Saturday I showed up there and I did orientation and all that good stuff, and they told me, it's like, hey, we don't have any loads for you right now, so we're gonna put you down as available. You'll still get paid for today. And they just told me to go park at the TA or the Space Age. So at that point I was like, I'll go to the Space Age. A&W sounds amazing. So went to A&W, got me a double bacon cheeseburger, and I also got one of those A&W mugs. I got it for my brother for Christmas, so like it was beneficial. So did that, and then from there the next morning went back to the Hermiston location, and they sent me to Chehalis. And then in Chehalis, that's where things got a little weird for me, because I curbed the trailer and going in the roundabout there, and ended up blowing out a tire. So I got parked behind the location, and called my dispatch and let them know what was going on. And then I also called the customer's dispatch, let them know what was going on, and I talked to the shop and everything, and they told me deliver the trailer and they'll get it taken care of at a later time. And so delivered the trailer, and then I grabbed an empty from there, and I went up to Puyallup. And Puyallup, I picked up a load of water, and that was a very heavy load, where the fact I had to actually weigh the truck like 3 or 4 times before I actually got the tandem set in the right place for the load. Luckily at that point I wasn't going to California, so I was able to keep it legal. So yeah, that was nice. And after I got done with that load, I went to, from Puyallup to Grandview, and the pass was had chain loss, so I went the long way around, and the customer, they understood, and they were okay with it, and Knight was okay with it too, because they want you to be safe. You know, if you don't feel comfortable chaining, you know, if you can still get to the location without chaining, do it, because they want you to be as safe as possible. And that's one of the great things about Knight Transportation that I love, is they want you to feel safe. If you don't feel safe, park the truck until you do. You know, and having that available as an option, like, it means a lot to me, because, like, you know, I'm still new, and there are things I'm not comfortable with. And like, I've talked to other drivers as well. Like, I've talked to one driver, been driving for like 22, 23 years. He's never chained up, and he refuses to chain up. And so, like, it made me feel better to know that there's experienced drivers out there that, you know, refuse to chain up. So anyways, from Grandview, that was my last load on the special account. Went back to Hermiston. I deadheaded to Hermiston and dropped off the empty there, bobtailed out, went to the Space Age that night, and then from there had to go back to Hermiston location to pick up a Knight empty trailer and deadhead back to Portland, so I can start my home time for Christmas. My Christmas was pretty great. I hope your guys' was awesome too. And then I came back to the truck on the 26th. Got my CB installed, but my SWR is shooting up to 9, so it doesn't work. So I'm hoping I can find like a CB shop or something, or someone that knows what the hell they're doing when it comes to get my CB up and going. So there's that. It looks like my mirror just kind of pops off. I'm gonna watch some videos on it and stuff like that, and check to make sure that the ground is okay before I take it to a shop and spend money on it. But so got back to the truck on the 26th, got the CB installed, and then drove back out to Hermiston, because they were like, hey, we're gonna put you back on that special account. And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do the special account for the 5 days, and then start my venture on the all 48 states over the road. And I did that because, like, it's guaranteed $250 a day. Like, that helps me get a jump start and helps me get caught up after Christmas. Say less. But so from Hermiston on Saturday, they sent me to Jurupa Valley, California, which, if you remember from what I told you about the special account before, they're only supposed to keep us in Washington, Oregon, and a little bit of Northern California, like maybe Red Bluff, from the information I was told. But they sent me down to Jurupa Valley. Took me all day Saturday and all my drive time on Sunday to get here. I mean, I didn't use all my drive time on Saturday. I think I still had like an hour and a half left when I parked. remember actually, but so got parked. I don't know. Delivered my load last night to Jaripa Valley, and I was thinking I was going to pick up a trailer, then head to the night Fontana yard, because my girlfriend, she was like, hey, you know, you're really close to the Fontana yard. I know you only have 26 minutes left on your drive time. She's like, that's really close. It's like 10 minutes. And I was like, okay, cool. So I didn't have to stay at the Swift yard, which is literally right there. But so didn't have to stay at the Swift yard, but I did have to come back here because last night they told me that the Walmart office was closed, so there was gonna be no one to be able to get me a load out of here, paperwork or anything. So I came back here and I came back here when my dispatch told me to be here, and then now this place is telling me that the special load or special account office isn't here, that I need to call my dispatch, get a trailer number, all that good stuff. Called my dispatch and they told me that's not how we do things. I'll just put you down as available. If you haven't heard anything in 30 minutes, call back. I was like, okay. But, you know, that's part of trucking, you know. It's a lot of driving and a lot of waiting. Anyways, that's how it's been for me so far. A lot of waiting, especially for this specific account. But, you know, I mean, here I am waiting and I'm making $250 today, guaranteed. And but I'm about to go back in and see if they can get me a load and get me out of here so I can get back to Hermiston and get my over the road journey actually started. Looking forward to that. Anyways, until next time, you know, you guys stay safe out there and keep on trucking. I might add on another little segment to this to kind of tie up the special account, kind of just do it all as one video. I don't know yet because it has been a while since I brought you guys a video, and that's on me. So yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna get this video sent over to my girlfriend so that way she can get it edited and put up for you guys, because right now I don't really know how to do that stuff, if I'm gonna be 100% honest. But also I don't have a way to do that stuff on the truck yet. Don't really have internet to like get my laptop up and going and all that good stuff. So yeah, stay safe, keep on trucking. Hey everybody, what's up? So last time I believe I checked in with you guys, I had that bee service and I stopped in Corning, California that day. I don't remember if I told you guys that I also got pulled in for a level 2 inspection at one of the way stations in California. So I got to experience that, which, you know, it was about 27 minutes all together, sitting there waiting for them to get done inspecting the truck, all my paperwork, all that good stuff. So there was that. So yeah, and then last night I got the load delivered at 8:30 last night and got all that paperwork taken care of, finished out the special account, and here I am back in Hermiston, Oregon. So yeah, that basically finishes out the week with the 5 days with the special account, and everything like that. So that was quite the adventure. And from this moment on, so I was trying to do a 34-hour reset so I'd have a fresh set of hours for doing the next load. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit in my next video, because yeah, I messed up. But anyways, till next time, guys, stay safe out there, keep on trucking, and have a good one. Until next time, stay safe out there and keep on trucking. Ironrex clear.